It's that time again. Time to react to some Dokkan hot takes. So let's get right into it then. The first one is Super Saiyan 3 is a top 5 transformation. And I don't care what anyone says. Top 5 is a strong word or phrase, whatever you want to call it. It's certainly good. I like the transformation. It looks cool. In particular with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because when he first went into Super Saiyan 3, it was pretty badass, I won't lie. The 22nd World Tournament over the 23rd. I don't even know which is which, so moving on. Cell Saga is the worst saga in Z. You are on some crack, you are wrong. It is arguably, I'm not saying it is definitely the best, but it's definitely in the conversation at least of the best arc in the entirety of Dragon Ball. In general, it's in that conversation. Beast is dope, you guys are just mean. I agree. As a matter of fact, I prefer Beast Gohan over Orange Piccolo, but although I would concede that if it wasn't for my bias towards Gohan, I would prefer the Orange Piccolo transformation. But taking my bias into account, I would say that Beast Gohan, I prefer it more than I do Orange Piccolo, but like I said, objectively I would say Orange Piccolo is probably better, in my opinion. But I prefer Beast Gohan, because it's Gohan. Piccolo over Vegeta, they're close, I like them both, so I won't really argue with you there. Frieza is the best Dragon Ball villain, he's definitely up there, I'll give you that. Goku versus Cell, gaps Gohan versus Cell. What? Are you saying their fight was better? Maybe, I don't think so, but maybe. If they are out of your top 5, you are horrendously wrong and need to be arrested. I've always said this unit is a top 5 unit. I don't know where in the top 5, but they are a top 5 unit. So I would probably agree with this actually. He sucks. I mean, I've not used him in a while, I'll give you that. But to be fair to him, even the Easy A of this unit is quite old now. And when he first came out, he was really good. He aged really well. And honestly, I'm not sure how good he is right now, but overall, I would definitely disagree with this, just because this unit aged pretty well upon the Easy A. He is still HIM. I don't know what HIM means, but he's saying that it's still a good unit. Yes, there are better units now, but Cooler, LR Cooler is definitely still a good unit, and I completely agree with this actually. I do agree with that. He deserves another Dokkan Fest TUR, or just an LR. I'm guessing you're talking about Cooler or Turles. No, Turles. Because you have Turles right there. So, yeah, I mean, I agree, sure. I don't really care about Turles. But, I mean, I would say he deserves a LR or a TUR, like a brand new unit. I would agree with that. He was the best unit in the game on release, I don't remember. And aged pretty well. He aged okay, I'll give you that. Nothing special, but he aged okay. Pre-200% leaders, yeah. Kind of, I'll give you that. I mean, to be fair though, if you're saying pre-200% leaders, this guy came out and 1 month later, we got the 200% leaders. So what you're saying is, he aged good for a month. And if you are saying that, that's pretty dumb. I won't lie, that's pretty dumb. You can't say the unit aged well for a month and then consider that unit a good aging unit. I could have said that better, but you know what I mean. Full power Frieza was better than Namek Goku and still is. Potentially. I'm not gonna criticize that too much, I don't really know. Personally, I would probably say Goku's better, just because he stacks defense on his 12 key, which is gonna be way more consistent. And if you get the additionals, Goku will keep stacking that defense, whereas with Frieza, at best, he will only get 1 stack because the Frieza only stacks defense on the 18 key. Gods are still, the LR gods I'm guessing you mean, are still very good. I agree. Great leaders, I agree. Especially for God Goku, I agree. The LR gods are still a really good unit. I think some people definitely slander them. Kid Buu is awesome. Don't slander the Gremlin. I mean, he's alright. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. He is just there, I guess. STR Vegito was better than AGL UI Goku even on AGL UI's release. I don't know about that. I mean, I personally was a big fan of STR Vegito. I preferred STR Vegito as a unit, but I don't think he was better. He's definitely not better right now, but was he better on release? I don't know. AGL Gohan is better than Tech Gohan. There's a conversation to be had. There is certainly a conversation to be had. Although Tech Gohan, do not slander my boy Tech Gohan, because he is easily one of the best aging units in Dokkan. Anyone that disagrees with that is just flat out wrong. Piccolo vs 17 was the second best fight in the Cell Saga. It definitely was a super good fight. Definitely one of the better fights in Dragon Ball in general, to be honest. 17 vs Piccolo was a pretty good fight. Baddest Dragon Ball character, ICL. I don't know what ICL means. I don't care about this android, whatever. Dragon Ball Superhero over Dragon Ball Super Broly. This is the worst take, probably the worst take I've ever seen. Superhero wasn't even that good in my opinion. It has good moments, the gammas were good, the transformations were good, the actual movie was pretty mid at best in my opinion, and the Dragon Ball Super Broly was a top tier movie, one of the best anime movies in my opinion. So this is just flat out wrong. This could not be further from the truth. This is a great movie, and this is a mid movie, not including the gammas and the transformations, because those were actually pretty cool. Cell Max is actually pretty cool and, to be honest, overhated. To be honest, I don't really know how people rate Cell Max. I mean, sure, I'll let you have that, I don't really care. Super ruined Goku's character. It certainly had a negative impact, I would agree with that, and just made him look like an idiot for the ha-ha funny moments. Honestly, I'd probably agree with that. Super did not do Goku justice in terms of his character. Frieza over Gohan, I would definitely actually agree with that. It probably is a hot take, and I would certainly agree with it. Gamma 1 and 2 are equals. I strongly disagree with that. STR Gamma 1 is flat out stronger than Gamma 2. Why? Because defense is better than offense. Gammas are the best addition to DBS so far. If we're not including the transformations, I would probably say, and if we're not including Beerus and Whis, then I would probably say Hit, because I like Hit. But the gammas are up there, I'll give it to you. The Tournament of Power is arse 90% of the way through. I'd probably actually agree with that. It had good moments, but most of it was not that good, I'll give you that. Goku Black is an awesome concept of a villain, and it's pretty raw. I think the concept was really good. The execution was decent. It could have been better, but it was decent. Overall, it was a good arc, and I definitely agree that it was a good concept for a villain. Second form Cell is probably the worst villain form in the entire series. I don't really have a strong opinion on that. Z Trunks over Super Trunks, I don't think anyone would disagree with that. That's not a hot take. That's the coldest take I've ever seen. That is just facts. Superhero animations over DBS Broly animations, I strongly disagree with that. I'm surprised this was ever an argument. Ultimate Gohan over Blue Gogeta. The fact that you even have to say this, because by the way, this is very obvious. Obviously, Ultimate Gohan objectively is a better unit than Blue Gogeta, the Easy A. But the fact that you're comparing a brand new Dokkan Fest LR to a unit that originally came out in 2018 is just a massive L for the Gohan. I know you're saying that Gohan's obviously better, but the fact that you even have to say that, this isn't like a criticism of you, of the person that made the tweet. It's just in general. The fact that you even have to tweet this is an L for this Gohan. This Gohan was an L on so many levels. But that is all of the Dokkan hot takes. Let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you agree with the Capmaster and myself that Golden Frieza is better than Ultimate Gohan, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge of this video. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.